Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Saturday, and we're going to be playing some more Bug Game. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everything is going good. Also, Nova, you misfired. You sent like 5 things to my address, and like, they all didn't hit my face. See, that's how you do it. Everybody knows how to send things. Nice try. Gotta wait for the intro to end. Anyway, I hope it... Oh, God! Carl's got it. Okay, how you guys doing? Are things good? I am currently sitting here. It's kind of cold, like, a little bit chilly outside, so I am making myself cozy by wrapping myself up in, like, a comforter. I'm straight up wrapped up in a comforter from, like, the waist down. I'd be wasted in... Well, I would be, like... completely wrapped up in a comforter if I could, but unfortunately, like, my hand tracking wouldn't work if I did that. So, yeah, waist down only. Hello, Snowball. See, he's cold. That's how the snow happened. Time to play the Not Study game and go to Comic-Con. Ooh. So I'm which Comic-Con we talking about? Ow! I'll throw some things for you, Nova. Yeah! Why? Yum, yum, yum. Hi. Getting over a sinus infection I had this week. Ew! Oh, that sucks. I have been, like, I feel like I'm coming down with something. Either that or it's allergies. I don't know what, but the other day, my nose, like, I sneezed so many times in a row, and my head just became a faucet. I don't know if that's just, like, the air, or, you know, like, the season or whatnot, but, like, I'm feeling something. I really wish these pies would hit me a little bit more square in the face. That way I could, like, I don't know. You know, maybe take a little bite. It's unfortunate. Oh, man. So... random aside, that does kind of remind me of something, though. Well, it's not sinus related, but it is definitely head pain related. My mom just recently let me know that she was having an issue with her teeth. I don't remember exactly what she told me, but apparently, like, it's been an issue that's been, like, in her mouth for about, like, 6 months, and she just didn't know about it. And, like, she was blaming all these things on, like, oh, I must have a sinus infection, or, oh, yeah, I must be really stuffy or something. She was attributing all of that to, like, her sinuses, and it turns out it was one of her teeth in the back of her head. And finally, she kept on calling dentists every frickin' where, just being like, hey, can you come and see me? I really could, I could do with an appointment with you. And just be like, oh, no, sorry, we're all booked. It's like, gosh darn it. It's just like one after another after another after another. It's just and another one is just like, oh, well, you know, your mouth is apparently, like, inflamed and infected with something, so before we operate on you, we need you to go to your doctor and get some antibiotics. And then the doctor would, like, send her over and just be like, yeah, we don't handle that. You need to go to your dentist and get antibiotics from the dentist. And just be like, can someone help me? And finally, my mom finally managed to get into a dentist chair with somebody that was actually competent. They took one look in her mouth and they were just like, okay, this is an emergency. We need you to come in for emergency surgery tomorrow. And she's just like, oh, do I need to get on any sort of antibiotics or anything? It's just like, no, just come in. And in fact, they would have done the emergency surgery that day, but they asked us, like, question, have you eaten anything today within the past, like, 24 hours? Yeah, I had myself some soup. Shit! They're like, okay, can't operate on you right now. All right, go home, don't eat anything for, like, at least 12 hours, and then, like, come back at this particular time, and we can work on your mouth. So finally my mom, like, you know, got there, and she had the tooth pulled, and, oh, man, I don't know. It sounds like she's going to be a lot less miserable than she has been for the past, like, you know, couple of months here. My problem has been having... Oh, my mom's been having a problem with the tooth lately, too. She's seen the dentist, like, 3 times already for it. Ugh. That's unfortunate. And, shitty. Ugh, I don't like dentists, but, you know, they do good work. You know, it's for a good cause, that being your mouth not being on fire. Anyway, so today we're going to be playing some more bug game. So why don't we go ahead and dive on into that, shall we? Very ready to go to sleep, says Spooky. I've been working at a Christmas market from 10 a.m. to 11. Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. I hope you can get some good old frickin' good old frickin' rest now. Bug. Nice bugs. Okay, come on, hand. Detect the controller, please. It's not that complicated. Is this tracker dirty? Let me check this real quick. A little bit. Not enough that it should be any problems. We love silly bugs. And we love squishing them even more. Whatever. If my hands do, though, whoop-de-whoop-de while I'm playing today, not much I can do about it. Which is unfortunate. I want to come up with a more, you know, a better way to track my hands as opposed to what I currently have, but that's just not in the cards. Okay, where was I? Oh, that's right. I was looking around trying to find, like, you know, we were completing quests, and also I was attempting to try and, like, get to places around here that, like, I have not yet been. Although, I suspect that there's a lot of locations that I probably won't be able to go to until Act 2. May have to throw out this shirt. I spilled oil all over it. Yeah. I've been in a couple of jobs where, like, I've worked with oil, and unfortunately, yeah, you do need to ditch some equipment and some shirts in certain situations. Just because that oil ain't coming out ever. Let's see. I noticed that there's this path that I've never taken before. I want to see what's in here. Knock, knock. Hello. Ooh. Ow. You can't defeat me. I have a better nail now. Or needle, whatever the fuck. Get back here. God, I wish I could pogo my way up there. Here, let's try this. Woohoo! Ooh, maybe that's got some promise. It was like $3, so not like I ruined anything special. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I have a lot of plain t-shirts that would absolutely be ruined by oil. Card bundle. Yay. What's up here? Ow. Ah, Lord. Spooky redeemed a yippee. Bid before I forget again. Can I get you to help shopping for a new computer? Oh, between now and Black Friday. Ooh, okay. Sounds good. See, the problem with shopping for, like, stuff on, well, you know, before Black Friday is that, like, you don't really know what the deals are before Black Friday actually hits. And sometimes, you know, in situations like that, you kind of have to wait until, like, the day. Remind me? I'm terribly spacey, so remind me. And, I can ask you some questions about, like, what exactly you want to achieve with the computer, what your budget is, and I could kind of wrap my head around what kind of tech you probably need. And also form factor as well, like, are we talking laptop, are we talking desktop, like... What if I just straight up say, just be like, don't buy a computer, wait until the, Steam machine comes out. And then I'd just be a dick like that. Maybe Black Friday weekend instead then. Seems more places have their sales early now, but makes sense. Early sales are actually, yeah, that is true. You could possibly find a deal a little bit earlier than Black Friday. But also, keep in mind, there's Cyber Monday as well, which is like 2 days after, Thanksgiving. So, And there are a couple of manufacturers that they have special exclusive Cyber Monday deals that they only do on on that Monday. So I will remind you though, just because Black Friday deals and Cyber Monday deals end up being skipped, that doesn't necessarily mean that you've like skipped out on all deals for the rest of the year. You could still get a pretty good deal, especially considering the entire reason that Black Friday is a thing to begin with is because it's companies attempting to try and like empty out their inventories so that they don't have to pay taxes on a bunch of the crap they're currently sitting on. So as long as you get like, some kind of a deal before the end of the year, you should be pretty good. Looking for another laptop because, ironically, I don't have the type of desk that would actually work for a desktop computer. Yeah, you know what? Totally fair, actually. Is there stuff down below that I haven't taken a look at? I'm gonna guess that nothing below is gonna be, like, worth it to explore. Ooh. What's up here? I'll say I'm extremely jealous of the kind of like laptops that are out there right now. Now they're incredibly proprietary. Like it kind of sucks that they're kind of built to not be repairable, and I've never been a fan of that for like newer built laptops. However, I love the fact that they are so slim, they're so powerful, and they're like. It's just so easy to carry it around as opposed to the chonkers that I've been carrying around my entire life. Gonna go eepy now. Okay, Scorpion. Wanted to stop and say hello. You're in a completely different time zone. You should definitely be getting some sleep. I have fallen. So hold up. What's down here? Oh, hold up. Oh, I think I get it. Wait. Yeah, oh, that's what that was. I opened up this area. Gotcha. All right. Hi, bird. Oh, it's been a while since I've done any kind of like, shopping for a laptop, so I think it'll actually be fun to do a little bit of a help with your project. If you had to ballpark it, what kind of budget do you think you're looking for a new laptop? Get down here. Oh, he just decided to stab himself. Great. Round 2000, thinking, but I might be able to go a little over if it's something really good and worth it. You say 2000, and you don't want to cheap out on a laptop. Let's be entirely clear about that. But, willing to bet you could get something a little bit like, you can get something pretty decent for lower than that. Especially for Black Friday. Like with Black Friday, I don't want to like, hype you up with any particular price points or anything, but I will say Black Friday might flatten out that number significantly. Jar Jar? What the fuck? Anyway, what am I doing up here? Where am I? Why am I? How am I? Pardon. Oh dear. You have summoned the Darth Jar Jar. Dude, a little bit earlier today, I saw a meme that like made me freaking smile. Am I logged into Am I logged into Blue Sky over on this computer? I am! Hey, I actually can go and just, like, find the meme. Hold on a second. Because I liked it just because I really enjoyed it. Got something a little bit of a cheaper end in 2019 when I bought my current laptop, and that's what I'm needing, a new one already. Didn't have much of a choice, though, sadly. It was all that you could afford at the time. As long as you can get something that isn't the laptop that my mom bought. Unfortunately, my mom is just like, she sees a deal on TV and she goes like, "Oh, that looks so good. I bet I could do all of my bills and all that stuff on that and it would be great, and it's so cheap. It's only $400." And I'm sitting there just like, and I find out like much later, you know, I wasn't there for the communication part of it. And then I use the laptop later and I'm just like, sludge. Molasses computer. So as long as you don't do that, I think you'll be fine. Again, my main issue is that, like, most laptops nowadays have got the batteries directly built into the frickin' devices. That's frustrating because all batteries nowadays are basically made with, like, lithium ion, and those things are designed to, like, after so many cycles, stop working as well, and then the batteries start to swell. And, like, if your laptop is like held together entirely with glue and, like, you know, adhesive strips, you're gonna have to rip into that in order to, like, get that battery and essentially that bomb out of your freaking computer, and then you have to go out and get a proprietary one sitting somewhere. I hate it. I had to actually replace the battery on my current laptop a year or two ago. See, I didn't buy it off my mom, but I took that one laptop I was just talking about off of my mom. And previously, it was being used as a Minecraft server at one point. However, in order to, like, bring it back to life, I opened it up to, like, inspect it to see whether or not I could do any improvements on it. You know, like install more RAM, possibly clean out the fence or something like that. And I found the spiky pillow, aka the battery that was just like, oh, yeah. So I basically was just like, I'm not going to use this thing until I replace this battery. And I did. And now the laptop works. I just don't like it. Worst case scenario, I could probably play, like, Binding of Isaac on it if I felt like it. Or something else, like, really low power. Actually, I did find out one really cool thing about it, though. It has just enough power in it that you can connect it via Steam Link, via, like, other devices in your home, and you can stream really high quality internet and, like, really high quality video to that laptop, and you can play your games from, like, one machine in your house to another machine in your house, which is really cool because, like, I can basically stream my my game PC stuff over to my living room. Only problem with that is, like, it requires you to have, like, I've tried doing it on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi don't work. You need to use the actual Ethernet port that is installed on the thing. So, you know, twists and roundabouts. Kind of like cloud thing. It's like, it's your local internet thing. It's not going up to the cloud or anything. It's like, it's Steam's Steam Link technology. It's really freaking cool. I really like the you know, the way that they've figured that shit out. I guess I could go into discussing some other things about that. Speaking of, like, Steam Link and all that jazz, this has reminded me. You probably, I mean, I've already talked, like, your ears about off. I'll go ahead and just talk about it again. Steam just recently had, oh hey, our Lord and Savior. Look, Bingus. Anyway, you've probably had a lot of people talk about this and talk your ears off about it, but, like, I'm really super excited about it. And honestly, if I can scrounge up the money for it, there is a chance I might pick this up. And it is this device. It is the Steam Frame, which is the new standalone VR headset that Valve is releasing. It's not like a dedicated like computer tethered device. You can just run it natively by itself. It uses like camera sensors in front instead of using like light boxes, meaning you can just slip it on your head and it just works. Nova's gonna head off. Okay, sleep well. Have a good one. I feel like buying something from Valve is generally a mark of quality. Well, that's why, you know, you have to pay the Valve tax, unfortunately. You know, like, everything they sell seems to be a little bit expensive, which is unfortunate. But here's the cool thing about it, and here's where it ties back to what we were talking about previously. Now, while this is a standalone device, you can stream footage of VR games to this device via wireless connection. Specifically, this thing comes with a USB dongle that is kind of a glorified Wi-Fi hub kind of thing, except it only uses a dedicated connection between, I believe, I don't remember exactly how it tethers, whether it tethers to like your home internet or whether it connects directly to the headset or whatnot, but it uses like Wi-Fi 6, and it is capable of sending a really high quality picture to your headset wirelessly from like a dedicated like dedicated hardware that can run VR games. And there's some crazy freaking technology that they've managed to figure out where this device actually has eye sensors in it. And they've figured out a clever way to make it so that wherever your eyes are looking at inside of the device, it will prioritize the bit rate to that specific pinpoint spot on the screen, and it will send the best picture to wherever your eyes are at the time. I don't know how effective that is. I don't know whether, like, you know, it could turn out that technology is absolute shit. But if it turns out it's good, which you know what, Valve, they're not stupid. Like, if they advertise a feature, it usually works. If this works, it means that, like, you can get some of the best, highest quality picture possible on, like, a fairly, not a, like, small connection, but, like, a connection that might not be the strongest. I can't imagine the kind of, like, major advances that could potentially do to, like, other devices as well. Like, that is some smart ingenuity. I really like what they do, man. But anyway, no, like Valve and their whole like Wi-Fi streaming stuff and just their streaming stuff in general, they've done a heck of a good amount of work making that code base work, and making it work on a bunch of different devices too. I like Valve. So far, you know, they're a corporation and they also have a little bit of a monopoly when it comes to the gaming industry on PC, but like, it seems like they're pointing their money and their power in the right directions, and they make me happy. Lots of people are thinking Valve's new devices are really going to shake up the landscape. I'm excited. I hope so. What I really hope is that, like, they haven't made an announcement for what the price is for these things, and I suspect it's going to be outrageous. And like there's a lot of people that are freaking out, being like, "This is gonna be the next big gaming thing." Then they're gonna make an announcement about the price, and everyone's gonna be like, "Never mind, I'm going back to my other device." I don't know. I'm hoping for the best, man. No, that's why I joked about this earlier. Just be like, well, instead of getting a laptop, why don't you just like wait until you until the Steam machine comes out? And then you have a 4K device that's capable of doing, like, computing and stuff. Of course, that would require you to, like, use a device that is specifically, you know, it's like, it's a Linux-based computer. So I know a lot of people that, if you're not a super turbo nerd, you're probably not going to want to have Linux. I get that. They don't have a monopoly, okay, wait. They don't have a monopoly. The other PC gaming storefronts are just worse than Steam. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're pulling all of the shittiest and stupid decisions, and like they keep on slapping themselves in the freaking foot. I've used GOG a couple of times, and I appreciate their business practices too. Anyway, ooh, is that another part for my my thread? Interesting. Is that all that's up here? I'll just float my way down. I'm Mary Poppins, bitch. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let me, there's that one bench down there. I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna survey the map. Yeah, there it is. I have managed to explore a new location. Now, what's that spot directly, like, above where I just explored? Am I capable of going there, or... I guess there's only one way to find out. Though I suspect I can't. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Oh, by the way, how am I doing, bead-wise? Oh, I could totally use this. Rosary! One thing that people, like, have pointed out is that, Valve is a private company. So, you know, they don't have any shareholders that are currently weighing them down. Their decisions are not coming from somebody who says, we need number to go up. Please continue to make number go up. And I cannot stand that mentality. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. I was gonna go and look up this this one thing that I saw on on Blue Sky a little bit earlier. I don't even remember, what were we talking about that made this oh yeah, Darth Jar Jar, I remember now. No, I saw this and it kind of made me happy today. Whose side are you on? Wait. And then someone underneath. This is what American politics is like. And I saw this and I'm just like, yes! Exactly! They're not 100% exact, but like, holy shit! Hi, I am clearly the bad guy. Hi, I'm the good guy, but I'm going to turn into the bad guy in just a few minutes. That's what it feels like! God damn it! it's a bad guy and worst guy. Yeah, pretty much. I was thinking about posting that into like my private, one of my private servers on Discord. Like one that I started like way long time ago with close friends. But I also know that like I don't want to get into a political debate, and I am dead certain that if I were to post that in that server, somebody would come out of the woodwork just being like, oh, actually, they are incredibly different. You see, one of the sides has got this particular policy, which goes against... And I'm just like, fuck off, man. I'm not here to argue this shit. I'm unhappy, period. Let's settle it with that. Let's see. Ah, Sinner's Road. So, wait, Sinner's Road? Sit. The fuck? I must have been there before, because it's named. Or I just never got to it. Also, I need to sneeze. Here, let me see if I can mute myself. Hey, I muted myself. Very nice. I don't want to disgust you. With my disgusting mouth noises. Also, Scarecrow! Don't beat it down. You were at Sinner's Road before, and I was like, this place is a huge pain at this point in the game. Oh, yeah. I do seem to remember that. I just want to get to Sinner's Road. Carefully, I assume. I feel like I don't need to go there. Okay, what other places have I, like, you know, not seen the entirety of just yet? Oh, well, there's that area in the Wormways over there. Possibly I could go and explore that a little bit. There's an alternative way into the Citadel from there, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's harder. Noted. Understood. Yeah, I think I will, I'm gonna make my way out to the Marrow. Specifically, I'm gonna get there via the trams. Or, you know, bug friend. Oh, hello! How you doing? I do like video games that allow you to have, like, a slightly different challenge. You know, just be like, I mean, if you wish, you could put yourself through this hell. If you wanted. It's there. For your inconvenience. Oh, I fell. No. Hey, yes. You do get a really cool and lore interesting boss on that route. But yeah, it's rough, not good for a first time playthrough. Okay. Noted. Hey, buddy. How's it going? How's your mom doing? Oh, yeah. Hold on a sec. Oh, there's this door with a key here. Okay, can't go through that. I was told to, like, you know, if I ever find any doors that have got, like, you know, the shape things and whatnot, then I should probably, like, play in front of them. Okay, well, I can't go through there because, like, oh, what's down there? Dang it! I missed that. I missed that spot entirely in the deep docks. Okay, well, screw the wormways. Sorry if it seems like my playthrough has basically just become like sifting through every single tiny little corner of this area until I complete everything before I move on to Act 2. You know what I mean? Like, what the? What ritual calls you all together, pilgrim? Our brother, this poor wretch in my arms. I don't know why I gave it this voice. They massacred my poor boy. Has walked his last aching step. We gather here to sing him farewell and to mourn our great loss. For though as pilgrims we aim our sight high and never waver from our path, the loss of a brother or sister still stops our trembling limbs in place. Sing, brothers and sisters, sing and drown out the burdensome sorrow. Sing out the name of this poor pilgrim whose journey had nary begun. Who here knows the name of this little pilgrim? Well. Isn't that just the usual Silksong experience? All right, one of the doors you can open with the needle in is in the area where you first started the game. Ooh, I might actually take a look at that then. Well, though this pilgrim's name has been lost, still we sing. Sing for our brother who has died a devout death, all his pains and torments left behind, like the dust shrugged from a traveler's shawl. Farewell, little pilgrim. May your shell harden the path for others to tread. See ya. I want a burial like that. I want to just be cast into like a volcano, never to be seen again. Never got this event. Dang, game really had a ridiculous amount of content. It's interesting that I keep on running into like tiny little pockets of weirdness and strangeness. Hi, death. Okay, that's closed off. Owie! How dare you? Anyway, where's this door? Probably because I put a bridge over that gap. Oh, I see. Now I know not to do that on a replay, or I miss a bitchin' funeral. Or say to heck with them. Viking funeral. Send them all over the river. Anyway, you said it was somewhere near like where I began, right? Or are you talking like, you know, down in that pit where they just dropped that corpse? Is that right? Also, where am I? Down in the corpse pit. Okay. Sounds good. I'm just gonna explore a little bit here. Goodbye. Mmm, delicious moss. La 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 la. Woo! Howdy, Phoenix. Hope things are going good. Down to the pit with you. Is this the guy? Or whatever your name is. Let's keep my eyes peeled. Where could this place possibly be? Where is this door? I was deep cleaning the kitchen. Mood. Oh. Funny enough, oh, I don't think I talked about this recently. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be getting myself a new oven. The oven that's currently in this place has been here for like 20 years, and it's like, it served me well, and it does like an okay job on stuff, but unfortunately recently it started to act funky. Like, whenever I cook anything in the lower portion of the oven, it burns anything in there to a crisp. Like, it's either the element itself is getting way too hot, or the sensors that actually control the element are just dead. And I'm kind of sitting here thinking to myself, like, you know, how old do you want to go with an oven before you're like, I think I'm done trying to repair this over and over. Like, let's get a new one. So I got a new one coming in sometime pretty soon. And it'd be very, very nice if I knew when it was coming. Not that I shouldn't know. It's the fact that, like, I have attempted to try and contact the folks that are going to be delivering the damn oven, and they keep, like, shifting the goal of when exactly it's going to be delivered. So, like, you know, one day they're just like, oh, yeah, it should be delivered to you within, like, a couple of weeks. Month goes by. Still not delivered. And you're just like, okay, when's it supposed to show up? It's like, oh, okay, we got some people that can deliver it to you on Friday. And then, like, you know, Friday was literally yesterday, and they still haven't contacted me. And now, like, we're past business hours. So it's not like I can get in contact with them now. So I'm just like, where's my oven? Excuse me? You were supposed to, like, send me a very nice oven at some point here sometime recently, and, like, it just never happened. You explain this. The dogs keep stealing and destroying our dishes. What the heck are you... Huh? How? Why? What kind of dishes? I'm assuming it's not like the fine china or something, right? Like, are you talking like Tupperware? Why do they keep stealing your... I assume it's Tupperware. Please to God tell me it's Tupperware. Anyway. Knock, knock. Weave nest. Whack. Don't be like that. Microwave safe plastic. Okay, that makes sense. I don't like that. Whoa. Why do I feel like I shouldn't be doing this? This entire thing feels like a rune depicting the weave nest. Take the map. Ooh. Rad, thank you. Usually I need Shawarma to help me with that. Wait, not Shawarma, what am I... Whee! Wait, what was that above? Hold on, there was like... There's an entire side over there that I can't go through. I don't like this area. It's freaking me out. Ooh, this is nice. Yay. Nice and tranquil. Also, what did you think of Bit Bro? Made him a fire elemental because I saw you two as being opposites. You know what's funny? We're not really opposites. I would have said that, like, you know, he was kind of a jerk when he was younger and all that jazz. But I don't think I would have considered him an opposite. I just think he was just a punkier, like, asshole-ish version of me. And nowadays, like, you know, we've both mellowed out and we both don't have issues with, like, you know, teenage hormones and things like that. So, you know. Things have ironed out. We're basically, like, chill with each other now. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end? I am Hornet, prisoner, only a traveler, and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weaver's past? Were you their enemy? No, not their enemy, and their prisoner, not through malice. I am Ava, a thing, difficult to describe, a child of Weavers, yet not quite their kin. How strange. That description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of Weavers, and not? I can detect your Weaver strain, yet you are different from them, and from me, a shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my senses would better understand your nature. That sounds like a trap. You see one's nature, Ava? It is a skill far beyond bugs.
One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul.
Many frank.
You speak of their crest? That signifier of a bug's essence and their invisible yoke born through a lifetime? Crest, yes. The old weaver term. A simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature. Is it? Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity.
Nah, that's good. She gives you an upgrade for the crest you started with. Okay. Rad. Evolved Hunter's Crest. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focused, needle attacks will become deadlier.
Incredible. Your nature is so unlike a mortal bug's. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further.
Cadestre.
Thank you, Eva. If my nature expands as you say, I shall return.
Let's see. Yeah, we're back to this guy again. I'm a little bit sad that I don't have my direct downward spike. Let's see. I think you can climb up from the bottom to get there. From the bottom, you say. Oh, like right here. Die. I don't know what you were. I'll live with this crest for now. I don't feel threatened in this area very much. Shit! What did I say? Yeah. Come here, buddy. Yum, yum. What's it? What the? What's one of you? I assume I have to, like, go around, probably. Hook. I got it. More thread. Oh, Jesus. Is that all that's down here? Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna swap back to Wanderer Crest. Wait. There we go. Now. You can't fool me. I saw something up here. What are you hiding? What do you shield from me? Die! No touch. Ooh, there's something over there. Hold on a second. This low, her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters. Weave hope anew, that we might break free this accursed web born of our naive foundation. Yeet! Careful. Yike! What the hell? Yo! Why you do? Disgusting. Terrifying. Where am I now? Clearly it's like lava-based of some kind. I hear something. I hear a rumbly of some kind of thing. What the fuck? Is that just bad timing? Yeah, apparently. Okay. Dang it. Okay. This isn't good. Make my way back up here. Kind of want to explore, like, higher up. Yipe. What's this? Rune harp. What's a rune harp? What does that do for me? Is that an item? No. The heck's a rune harp? That's a needleman. Man. Old Weaver recording instrument, strung with silk runes. The faded runes hold a weaver's word from ages gone. Relic of Farlam's past. Interesting to collectors of historical items. Oh. Gotcha. Money. I like money. I need health. Kind of wish there was a bench up here. There we go. Ah, there's a collectible something or other up there. I can't leave it alone. I wonder, that lava rune, would it help with, like, lava falls as well? Or is that, like, exclusively a walk-on lava thing and not a just lava thing in general? Oh! Dang it. Whoops. That's weird. There are overseers to this land. They can smell your fear. So out of curiosity, let me see. Magma bell. Forged iron bell crafted to ward against the intense heat of the deep docks, reduces damage taken from flame and magma. It reduces damage, but it doesn't say anything about, like, maybe, like, it goes without saying, but it's not in writing. What a cruel and unusual little section this is. You'll need the magma belt for the next boss. Interesting. I'm going to assume that magma belt is... Yike! Ah, fuck. You son of a bitch! Come on. There. Cheap sack of shit. The boss does fire attacks during its second phase, which deal 2 damage. If you have the magma bell, they only deal 1. That sounds good. I think I'm gonna go for that. I fell. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Thought I had a smart idea there. Oh, ah! Well, that's fine. It's easy to get over here. It'd be worse if I died, like, all the way over there. Do-do-do-do-do. I was just like, I'm sitting here sweating, just being like, how? How do I do this? Okay. Do they respawn? Please tell me they respawn. They do. Yahoo, boys! Ah, good. Possibility for more health. It's ever closer. All right, I'm gonna assume that's everything I can do down here. So the magma bell, eh? So we shields the bearer as they bind their wounds. That might be a good thing to have. You know what? Yeah. I'm using a memory locket. Like, it's an annoying item, don't get me wrong, but what do I prefer in a, heat of the moment situation? Getting clonked by a 2 health hitter, or staggering the enemy and hitting them for a little bit of damage while I did not quite heal. You know, like, gives me just that tiny little bit of extra chance of maybe winning. I prefer that, honestly. I'm trapped! No. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun little detour. I wonder where some of those other doors are located. I'm sure I will find them on my adventures. Stumble into them. Oh yeah, right, I can like climb my way out here. Ah, there we go. How's the town doing? Getting ourselves back up on our feet.
Oh, trapper, won't you stop and make trade?
Yeah, turn my stuff into more rosaries, thank you. Okay. Nothing on the bulletin board. Now I have a bunch of missions that I have collected in previous stuff. I believe... where would it be? Was it in Moss Home, if I remember correctly, where was I was supposed to be collecting like the purple things? More quests in Bellheart too. Ooh. Anyway, Polyp Heart. I believe the Polyp Hearts are located there. Yeah, well, I checked their bulletin board at one point. Let me see how many more missions are currently sitting in Bellheart. What's this? I think I've already been through here. Yeah. Bell mission. Whoop. Nothing here. I already collected all of them. Right. So I need to get some more polyps. Purple flowers in Shellwood. Okay. Well, Shellwood's that way. Ow. I believe the polyps are a little bit higher up. The thing is, I don't know whether or not these are things I have to do right now or, like, if they're things that I could potentially do later. But I'm kind of terrified of the idea that Act 2 just wipes the slate and then I can't do it again. Okay, polyps. What section of Shellwood has got the polyps? Oh, I see purple stuff here. Purple stuff, Sunny D. Polyp. 2 more of those. Technically, could I just wait, like, for polyps to spawn in this one location? Then again, I like exploring, so... Oh, I believe there was, a polyp something or other up here. Or am I misremembering? Maybe that was like another location. Act 2 doesn't wipe anything. You can still go back and do everything up to Act 3. Act 3 is a point of no return that changes and makes a lot of things inaccessible. Ah, okay. I see purple flowers. I don't see polyp. Wait.
Sister, spider, husk, bound to branch. Watch over these bugs, passing safe. Warded by fear, no longer your meal. Intriguing. Thank you for the heads up, I guess. Act 3 needs specific conditions to enter, so you can't start. Okay. Ooh. Polyp 2. Ow. Okay. Hey! Ah, dang it. God, the movement in this game is just so freaking satisfying. Not to say that I'm good at the movement. Working on my Cyber Chase OC. Ooh, Cyber Chase. That is a name I have not heard in a long time. Ooh, hey! Do I spy another polyp nearby? That looks like flowers. Dude just vaporized. She can change her identity. Oh, polyp, no here. Polyp, no. Yank it. So where'd last of the polyp? Yeah, I probably already got that one. Which makes me wonder, like, all the other polyps that were sitting around, like, how did I not get those? Is this a case of just they respawn? Could I wait another, like, you know, few minutes? Will they show up again? I don't know. For a brief moment, I'm just like, friend or foe? This game really does have a fight or flight thing. Anyway, hi. It's new. Oh, Mama, look here. Miss Grown Up, very fascinating creature here. All dead in bits now, but still good. She takes the shape of the woods for her body and her hair like bitter leaves. Clever, thinks New. This creature staked its territory here and attacked as I passed through. You should not linger long. Her tribe remains hidden amongst the branches, disguised and waiting to strike. Oh, so the cutting up was done by you. Nu gives her warm thanks. Now Nu can inspect this creature well. All its gooey insides and crunchy shell. That's great.
Fuck you, new life. Flower. Yeah, this place is empty as well. They don't respawn. There's specific locations for all of them, but they aren't that hard to find. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to make the assumption, since I couldn't find them in any of the other locations, like, there's got to be some either, like, to the left or maybe, like, down below. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Brr. What up there? What was up here before? Spare a song for those who lay here silent, by strength abandoned, they fell before their final ascent. Ambush! How dare! Not cool. I believe I've been here before. I appreciate the ability to come back and, like, you know, find enemies that are still lurking about. I hate this guy. There. I just want him dead, and like that's the major problem. It's like I keep gunning for him over and over and over and over and over. All right. Heal time. I'm gonna climb my way up. Cross my fingers that maybe I'll come across one of those, one of the flowies. Religious fanatics. Why did it have to be religious fanatics? Okay, well, I've made it all the way up here. That's this whole game. Yeah, pretty much. It's religion all the way down. Okay. What about... The moral of Silksong is Bug Church is bad, okay? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Hey, friend. Nothing, I just wanted to say hi. Okay, well, now I'm back up here. Where haven't I explored that there could be a little, like, you know, purple bud somewhere? Been up there, I think. Yeah. See, it's games like these that, like, they kind of bring out the fact that I am incredibly, like, directional blind. I think I've talked about this on like a previous stream, but like I am one of those people that like I remember places by specific locations and like, you know, specific twists and bends and whatnot, like inside of a building. But if you were to tell me like, you know, oh, like if I were to ask like, hey, I need some directions to go to like the Walmart, it's like, oh, okay, don't worry, you just go down 997 and then take a left at the red light, and then where there's a, you know, a Krispy Kreme, then you need to just keep on going straight. And I would just be sitting there being like, "Can you draw that for me?" It's just like I'm so bad. Without the map and compass, I would have no fucking idea what I'm doing or where I'm going in this game. This is why phones have GPS now. Yeah, absolutely. It must, like, taking, like, a, you know, a really long, extensive trip somewhere, that must have been, like, dude, it must have felt like going on an adventure back in the day. Nowadays, I'm sure that it probably feels a lot less like that. Just be like, okay, well, everything's already charted out and mapped out, and, you know, the maps are automatic. You don't have to worry about them. You literally have a funny little voice inside of your, you know, your little talkie box that tells you where to go. Actually, that does kind of remind me. I saw a video a little while ago. It was of... Yep. I don't even remember what GPS this was, but it looked like it was like built into the car. Garmin, who the hell knows? But it was giving, like, you know, a bunch of directions and whatnot, and it was just like, you know, at this next intersection, turn left on I-80. And I feel so dumb because that kind of stuff makes me laugh hysterically. Like, I don't laugh at actual jokes. You know, the stuff that you're supposed to be laughing at. Meanwhile, funny computer having a conniption makes me just cry laugh. Let's see. I've already been through here. I believe, yeah, I think I did get the thing here. And that's why there isn't a, you know, a bulb up there, is because I got it. Down, maybe. I don't see any funny bulbs here. Is this where I'm supposed to, like... Oh. Yeah, I'm supposed to, like, give you what I'm looking at for here.
Seek out the purple blooms inside the precious hearts. Time of birth approaches. All parts are needed. Bring them, bug, and power will be shared.
Yes. I'm nearly done. I need one more, though. I guess the last purple heart's gotta be somewhere around here. Or was that where it was before? Oh, I see some flowers. I need me a GPS for this frickin' game.
And the nearest Purple Heart is located. You are 14 meters away from Purple Heart.
Quest objective tracker is probably a mod. Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I wish to go this way. I wanted to...
Okay, that's nothing. Sorry, I'm hitting every single wall and seeing what sticks. This is a matter of figuring it out. Okay, where the fuck haven't I been? Yep, pretty much. But, like, I've already kind of combed over this entire freaking place. The only place I can think is, I don't think I've been in the higher-ups locations here. So, it might be here. But then again, my memory is absolute, like, dog water, so I don't know. Could be wrong. Yeah, see, no, I've already been here. Sorry, there was just a very interesting way that that wall rung. Anyway. Oh, I can't guess. I don't know. Where haven't I been? In here? Maybe? No. I mean, there is purple stuff floating around here. Eh. I'm gonna die by stupid purple bugs. And then we end up back down here. Oh, no, your friend. Sorry, never mind. Just passing through these lands, are you, miss? I'd warn you not to stray far from Bellheart, but you've the look of one who can manage themselves. Die. Think. Is it... Could it be that alcove over on the top left? The big one? If it is, I gotta move, like, quite a ways in order to get to it. But I could get to it. And, like I said, the movement in this game is super fun, so, you know, not too bothered by it, I guess. Those things have got like doll heads. I don't like them. Fit streams and the search for Ivan Ooze. I swear I've been here. Like, no question. Like, is there anything I missed? I don't think it's here either. The watery path below this one? This feels like a challenge for, you know, Purple Heart. And more a challenge for, like, some other item, but I could have missed it. Get a pretty good item for completing this quest, so it's worth it. And I hope so. Ah! I'm gonna go back and get my corpse. It's all the way over there. killing these freaking flowers. Whee! There. Little bit of an easier checkpoint. Hey, buddy! That wasn't a good move. Suppose I could use, like... Maybe not that. I could use one of my mini projectile type moves. I've been really bad about that. Like, I have not been using my side moves all that much. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna come back after I've, like, swapped some stuff out. Okay, so... Temporary superheats needle's blade, imbuing each slip. No, I don't need that. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out with that. Because these guys seem to be, like, throwing knife pins. They're useful for stuff like this. I just gotta stop being so stubborn and swap over to him. Ow. And also I need to not miss. Yep. That's definitely what the game developers intended. And all of that, just to get here and realize that I've already gotten the thing that I was trying to get here. Yuck. All right. I'm getting the heck out of here. It's not here. I'm out of ideas. I don't know where the heck else this little purple son of a bitch would be. Like, 8's gotta be somewhere really obvious. No shame in looking it up. Had to a few times. I've never, like, I don't know. It's always been like a factor of pride for me. Yeah, it's just be like, I don't wanna. Better than wandering around aimlessly. I'm gonna do one thing. Buddy, I would like to go to Bellheart. Thank you. Oh! No, okay. That's a good question. Hold on. I'm gonna climb up Bellheart, actually. Hold on. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hey, you're here.
Miss Saving, thanks again for you and your big blade. I miss made it back, and Grumpy Grub got her goods. She seemed happy even. I won't be traveling around for a while, methinks. Too many beasties, all about these are, even those pilgrims. All now going away, a bit like old Grub.
That's fine.
This town remains safe for the moment, Tip. You're a smart bug to stay within its walls. All right. I don't think I was supposed to go up here. Hold on. We were gonna go this. Oh, hey. Let's have a chat. Your camp here looks comfortably set, Chakra. Are you planning to stay a time? Perhaps, yes. This hot home makes a fine base for now and later if needed. Still, I must take care not to rest over long. My shell would soften and my senses dull. Mark places of importance. Ring marker. Hunt marker. I'm fine. Now. Going up. Oh, I forgot. Danger! Okay, here we are. I wanted to start out up here. Because I don't know if I've explored this section above, like, you know, where Bellheart ends all that much. Maybe I have and I'm just forgetting. But I'd like to take a look around. Okay, that kind of reattaches to everything else, and I know I've been through there. Sorry, I hate bells. Alright. Okay, that just reconnects to Bellheart. Yeah, I know I've been here. I know for a fact I've been here. 100%. 110. Ow. And that's where the stick friend comes in. Coward! Purple flower. No, I've totally been up there. What do you... Of course I have. What am I talking about? I know I've been. Now we've made it back here. Okay. So, where is that final one? Doot, 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 doot. All right, I have a map of them up, and what looks like I wouldn't have gone and visited them. Hmm. This is why I don't like looking this stuff up, because it completely, like, you know, the action is completely cut. Could it be the fifth one that's currently on the list here? Oh, no, it can't be. What? Nope. No, it's not the fifth one. Wait. Hold the phone. Wait. Hold on. Polypart locations. How many polyparts are there in total? Am I an idiot? Okay, wait, no, there's 6. Okay, all right. For a brief moment, I thought that, like, maybe I had accidentally, like, miscounted. Okay. Another polypart location is right about here. But I'm pretty sure I did that. Yeah. Yeah, I did that one. At least now I'm crossing them off the list. so I can like say for sure, yes, I have definitely been there, done that. And that's where it would be, but it's not here. Okay. So it's not on 5 or 6. What about 4? I do like how it's arbitrarily numbered, just being like, this one's number 5. Totally, totally. Oh, this way. Oh, this is fine. I don't know if this is fine. No, this is not fine. Take me back. Oh, is this it? God, it's just like... That is so fucking subtle. You just... That's annoying. A tiny little patch of flowers sitting in the corner. Okay, well, while I'm at it, is there anything else that I've, like, conveniently not seen here? Because for all I know, maybe I just haven't ever been here. Full stop. No, I feel like I have. It's just that one location is like so freaking subtle that it was very difficult for me to freaking see it. And so out of the way, too. All right, well, we got all the things. I feel very crushed that I couldn't find that by myself, but oh. Now it's time to make my way back. Okay. But what could this treasure be? What awaits me in this strange creature's lair? Okay, am I going the right direction? Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna bring up the map where that one creature's location is. Oh, I'm going the completely wrong direction. See what I mean when I say that I'm completely direction blind? Oh. Where am I? Oh, this is just a bonus area. Jesus, get me out of here!
Ah. There we go. Hello. All right, it's up there. Skip back 10 seconds right as you said, get me out of here. Scary. All right, here we are. You better give me something good. For what I've done for you. The precious hearts, give them for the time of birth, for the right they may bleed. The parts gathered all that is needed, all is given. Okay. The first right of the polyp. The first rite can begin. What the fuck did you do? That sounded icky and disgusting. Bug cloaked by red, the time of rebirth approaches. First rite is completed. Prepared for the time of birth. Take the refuse of the rite. Oh, what is this? The time will come. Soon, the time of birth approaches. What are you? What is this? What kind of a ball did you mash up into there? What? Guess I'll figure this out in due time. I think I need the lift in order to go all the way up there. This makes your secondary weapons, like the throwing knife pins, inflict poison. Oh, so you mean the thing that I never consciously do? That maybe I would if I had this item on me? Huh? I gotta get better about this, man. I gotta lock the fuck in. Alright, well, I have succeeded in this. Super useful. Okay. So, that's, Bug of Farlum. Defeat the many creatures of Farlum and fill out Hunter's Journal. Well, that won't happen anytime soon. And, Pin Master's Oil. Well, I have to get that from the Citadel. So, you know. Honestly, I don't have a lot of assignments left here. They can be done in Act 2. I'm thinking I might be ready to head over to the Citadel and knock on the door. Possibly. Gotten a lot of stuff done. Now I just go like, you know, I have to get back to a lift. Especially for enemies that I want to stay distance from. Just hit them with the projectile and let the poison kill them. That's true. That's very true. Give me a second. I want to kill this water skimmer. There we go.
Let's see. I think now is an excellent time to take a break on a bench, though. Or no. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, been here, done this. Okay, yeah, all right. Oh, hold on a second. Just go up. I'm losing my mind. Onwards and upwards. What even is direction? There we go. Ooh, doggy! All right. So, blasted steps. Let's make our way out there, boys. All right. Conveniently, there's a bench right there. Oh yeah, I remember that one spot located up there. I couldn't get up there because I don't have an ability that goes like straight up, and I can't access any of the walls. So, oh, hello, Sherma, little pilgrim, do you sleep? Hmm? Oh, hi there. I was looking for somewhere to rest my weary shell and found this cozy station. These lands are dangerous. I thought perhaps some harm had come to you. Harm? Oh, Red Maiden, have faith. No harm can come to us on this holy ascent. We only need to keep our gaze upward. Isn't this all so terribly grand? The great stone steps, the winds lifting up is like the voices of a choir, and just beyond it all is our pilgrimage's end, the great citadel at last. Play the needle and for. Yeah. Yay! Well, that just made everything 10 times better. Okay. Steel yourself, everybody. Oh, that's a death to sink worms. Sinky sandworms, give me a moment. It's a rough start. I'm gonna go back to that bench. Sleep. Ah, dang it. You bastard! Screw you! I'm going out. I'm leaving. Bye. Have a good time. All right. If I didn't know any better, I would say this is a sandstorm. Yikes. I can get back up there again. Doing great. Did that one dude fall? I think he did. Good for him, honestly. Hasn't been able to go anywhere for 1,000 years. All right. I didn't know where the platforms were. I was scared. I got very intimidated. Oh, baby. I can play the game, I swear. Also, saw that there was like a spot above over there. I suspect this will become a path later. Don't forget to equip the magma ball. I think I did a little bit earlier.
The gate! The bells have awoken! All along the path! Now we need only music to see them attuned.
I have recently learned the art of producing song by strumming silk, though I confess it is a skill deserving of more practice.
Oh, oh, have no doubt, sister. Play sincerely. Any music is sweet enough. Play for us, and surely the bells will resound. Play, and we will sing.
What the heck is that? Diarrhea? Blah. Sure, I had a terrible nightmare. Well, there was no bench anywhere nearby that area. That sucks rocks. That really sucks. Okay. Yeah, so you have to be good at this area too. Shit. All right, well. Slight shortcut to get back. Oh, yeah? I don't see where that shortcut would be. Not sure how to point it out. Well... have to wall climb up a particular section. I'm gonna cut my losses. Screw it. There. Your lip split? Oh, ouch. Oh, that kind of thing will happen in colder weather, especially dry weather. Again, I suspect something's gonna happen with this. Yeah, get some chapstick here. Well, that's not gonna help a split lip that has split just recently, unfortunately, but... yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Where you at? Whoa, 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 okay. I see what you mean. Pause. Sherma, I woke from an even worse nightmare. Bastard. Ah! Why did the bosses in this game have to completely kick ours? Goodbye. Whoops. What? Dang it. Ah, frick. Oh, oh, how many phases do you have? I hope it's only 2 or 3. Wow, just 2. The second one must be longer. I'm gonna be real, like, I'm not saying that that boss was, like, easy, because it wasn't. However, the attacks that that boss does are actually pretty, like, it's pretty easy to telegraph them, actually. Get down here! I've been devoured. Okay. Seriously, it just sounds like diarrhea to me. My skull has been caved in. See, it's easy to telegraph, but, like, you also need to be good at the game. I hate these things with a fiery passion. Oops. I think the more annoying thing about that boss, though, is the fact that, like, they're so tall that it's very difficult to actually, like, you know, pogo off of them. Nerp. Thought that maybe I could, like, skip this bug. I'm gonna go heal. You can if you dash past him. I tried.
My skill is not high.
There we go. Ah, I'm dead! Bastard! No, I'm angry now. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Which is a phrase that nobody has uttered within the past, like, 10 years. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that are making fun of 6, 7, and all that jazz. Honestly, doesn't bother me that much. I get it, honestly. It's generational nonsense. Now, I'm trying to remember, but I believe, like, you know, the phrase "start digging in your butt, twin." I'm not 110% certain if that has any particular meaning to it either. But I remember people kind of used that, like, you know, willy-nilly. So it almost was just a nonsense phrase that people said just because they thought it was funny. And to be fair, "start digging in your butt, twin" is actually a pretty funny phrase. Memes don't have to make sense, man. Diarrhea! Dead. I don't even know what 6, 7 means or why it's so popular. It's literally nonsense. Like, okay, so if we wanted to be technical about it, the actual, like, origin of the phrase came from apparently some rap song that exists out there where they said 6, 7 at one point. But 6, 7 actually doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. It's just something that people say to annoy other people. It's one of those things where, like, what's a good way to put it? There are other memes that are incredibly similar to it. But it's literally just, if somebody says 6 and 7 directly next to each other, then that gives everybody the excuse to be like, 6, 7. I get it. I understand. There's not much to it. Now, do I do that on a regular basis? No. Because I'm, like, you know, I'm a mid-30-year-old individual. I am not, like, that's kind of one of those things that I understand wholeheartedly that that is one thing that you just don't really say in your mid-30s. Your time for, like, hippie, like, you know, hip and trending lingo is over. So the second that you say something trendy, that's when it stops being trendy and everyone moves on to the next thing. That's how it works. I'm sorry to say, but that's how it works. You're not young, you use the slang. All right, we're dropping the slang and we're moving on to the next slang. Yeah. Like, I was a kid once, I know how this works. It's from a song that referenced a basketball player whose height is 6'7", I think. But yeah, it's mostly just a silly nonsense meme. Yeah. I'll say for certain, like, if it was gonna have any kind of meaning before, it definitely doesn't have any meaning now. But frankly, as somebody who is like a massive fan of like, you know, shit disturbing and being annoying, I'm one of those people that like, yeah, I do kind of vibe with 6-7. You're talking about the guy who like, you know, earlier in the stream. Do I still have it up? I think I closed out of it on accident. Whoopsies. Hold on, let me cue this up a little bit. Yeah. I will fix the joke. I hate... where my keyboard is. It's so, like, tucked away. Anyway, let me go ahead and like fix this joke here. I totally get the concept of, you know, being annoying for the sake of being funny or for the sake of like a joke. You're literally talking to the person who earlier in the stream, while the coming, you know, the starting earlier when the starting soon stream was happening, I played this. You know? I'm adept to this. You cannot kill me. And I was like, what the fuck? Yes, just keep doing that. Over and over, please. Oh. I had something going for me. Yeah, I feel like phase 2 lasts a little bit longer than phase 1. Yeah! Yeah, get eaten by the worms. La 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 la. Wait. Oh. Messed up. Still have like the dangly legs. Let's go. Diarrhea. All right. Dang it. Mom, why does Billy get to have 2 attack points? Whoops. Right above the platform with the drill face guy underneath is the wall climb shortcut. Okay, the platform above the platform with the drill face guy. You mean like the first one? Like, you know, as you enter the place? Is a wall climb shortcut? First one. Okay. I'll try to keep my eyes peeled. So I'm kind of like perfecting my traversal here. All right, let's take a look at this shortcut you're talking about. Are you talking this guy? I'll climb. No, a little higher up? Oh, okay. Over here? Yeah. Ah, got eaten! It does help me avoid some enemies, so that's kind of a cool thing to know. Thank you. Blah! Stop jumping into me, you bastard! I keep on dodging just because, like, well, they're over here, so I'm gonna dive over there. And then she's just like, no, I'm gonna dive in front of you. It's like, fuck every... Yeah. Ah. You know, it'd be funny. At least, like, there's so many bells in this game. I really badly want there to be one bell in this game where, like, it's like a 1 in 100,000 chance. But, like, if you hit it, it just makes, like, a clown honk noise. Like, there's so many bells in this game. Just make, like, Make it so that on your, like, 10,000th bell, it just goes. God. I gotta wrap my head around this boss fight, man. I gotta get my tells in order. Balls! And this is why I rosary everything. Ah, yeah, the inclusion of fire really screws with this boss fight. God. All right. Lulu. Don't forget, the Magma Bell has cooldown. Okay. It all comes down to get good. It always does. Whoops. Not where I wanted to go, but I will take that over the alternative, which is falling to my death. Dang it. Why does it keep happening? Oh, okay. Who I would kill for a bench sitting like right over here. Somewhere at the entranceway to the boss or something like that. Tried to let go of the A button for just a brief period. Do you think they knew it sounded like diarrhea? You think that was intentional? You think they were like, let's just give the gamers something to talk about? Moving on. Back to the boss fight I go. Okay, quick stretch. Ah, man. I'm figuring it out. But sometimes you just have to, like, cross your fingers for, like, you know, RNG that you just so happen to get a set of moves that are really easy to dodge all in a row. And also you gotta get good at just dodging everything in general, but you know, I don't want to, like, blame everything on RNG.
Because that makes me a beta gamer, and I can't be a beta gamer.
Bruh. Ah. Ran into him. All right. Ow!
I don't know what that means. Oh, right. Ah. It's so much all at once. Oh my god. All right. This is one of the 2 possible final bosses of Act 1, so yeah, tough one, but I believe in you, bit. One of the 2 possible ones. The harder one being, like, you know, the alternate route. Jesus. All right, come on, let's go. I do not wish to fight the diarrhea monster anymore. Gadzooks! It's the Sultan of Taco Bell! Come to think of it, there are so many bells in this game, it must be the Taco Bell demon. There's a good idea for a mod. All the ding sounds, replace them with the Taco Bell bong noise. I would install that. That was just a complete mess. Sorry, I was thinking about Taco Bell too much. I'm lucky Taco Bell has never made me sick. Yeah, unfortunately, that's a regular thing for a lot of people I know. I don't know if I've ever been sick from Taco Bell, but seems to be a regular old story. Speaking of story, here's a random story time thing while I'm currently, like, desperately fighting for my life with, like, a bug. So there was a point in time where I was being trolled by, like, this one particular person, badly, I should say. Like, this person had no honest-to-God actual thoughts of their own. They were literally just, like, you know, copying the same sentiment of, oh, you silly snowflake, oh, you feel triggered, you did it? And it's just like, you want to make fun of me in a, like, you know, an actual, like, creative way, please. Out of curiosity, I decided to go and take a look at, like, his social media presence online. Which, by the way, absolutely terrible at it. Like, the dude, like, absolutely didn't do any sort of work to try and, like, synchronize any of his online personality. Like, he didn't, like, link back to any of his stuff on any other platforms. He didn't have, like, he didn't have something like a link tree or a card or anything like that. Like, literally, all he had was a bunch of, like, individual things just scattered online. And I guess he expected everybody to go and Google them to find them. But, yeah.
This story will continue after this ass beating. Got cut in the corner there. Anyway, I went to go and I looked up this person's other like online socials and things like that, and didn't have many. Basically, this dude had like, I think he mostly operated on YouTube, and then he also had a Twitter. And I get the suspicion he didn't really touch his Twitter all that much. He literally only had it for the sake of like trolling people, as far as I could tell. And I could tell that because like that's basically like I think this was back in the day when likes were actually still like available to view on people's profiles. So all he was doing was basically liking things like some sort of like a bot account, and he was also using his Twitter account to try and like shill Temu scams. Like basically one of those like, you know, he gets free shit and in exchange he gets like money on Temu so that he can buy shit. But you know, that ends up sending a bunch of propaganda for Temu everywhere when people decide to like fall into those things. Diarrhea monster. Take 570. So to finish up this story, there was this one, like, so I decided to go and take a look at his YouTube, because apparently a big part of his online presence was YouTube and attempting to try and like run his own show, which gotta say, his own show was literally just a live blog, or like, you know, a blog about him doing like, you know, all sorts of like random whatever the hell's in his day-to-day life. It wasn't good. It was just a whole lot of like filler content with not a whole lot of thought or care put into it. You know, I'm not the sultan of good content, but this guy's stuff was like really dry and like nothing happened in it. Like, I can understand like, you know, a live stream not having much going on in it, aside from like game footage. This was like subpar live stream content. It was kind of pathetic. But the most pathetic part of it, and here's the part that like sticks to me even to this day. This guy had like, he was trying to upload stuff to YouTube Shorts, you know, to try and get attention. And what he would do is he would like go into the back of like a restaurant of some kind. He wouldn't even say what restaurant it was. And he would basically like take his phone out, record the floor, with like no identifiers on it, so like nobody knew exactly where he was. And then he would like fart incredibly long and incredibly loud. And my thought was, is he doing this at his own workplace? Because like I looked at the floor there and it looked a hell of a lot like the back of some kind of a kitchen. And the first place that I thought was, does this dude work at a Taco Bell? Like, is he doing, like, is his only form of, like, you know, fighting the man, going into the back of his workplace at a Taco Bell, taking out his phone, recording himself farting extendedly long, and then posting it onto the internet? Is that his life? Is that what he's doing with himself? And I gotta say, any of the trolling he ever did to me from that point onward, it was like, it was a complete joke. I took none of it serious after that. I'm just like, dude, you go to the back of your workplace at a Taco Bell and you like, you fart so loud it sounds like you shit yourself. Get out of here. What are we talking about? Hi, Osha! You came in on Act 3 of my story. Zeal, Cecile says, that reminds me of the time I kept getting transphobic comments from some guy on the this fanfic I wrote from the perspective of a trans character. And after I told him, dude, this fanfic has less than 1,000 views in a fandom with less than 50 fics overall. Why don't you go take your bigoted shit and go harass someone in an actually popular fandom? He stopped. Yeah, God. That also reminds me of somebody else who, I forget who it was. I think it was like a TikToker who was talking about how they had a very similar story. Maybe it was like on AO3 or whatever the heck, where they had like one particular troll that was making fun of them and like, you know, saying all this like stupid, horrible shit. And then, however, she would respond to them, just be, you know, and try and like not get a rise out of them, but get an answer. Just be like, what do you mean? Please explain. And then she would proceed to, like, the troll would proceed to not answer them. But then, in, like, other replies that other people were leaving, the troll would then start leaving replies, like, to their answers instead. Never directly talking to the person who actually, like, you know, like, basically, they would troll the person, like, once, but never, like, respond back to any of the trolls they were doing. Just be like, you fucking coward, stand up and actually have an argument. Come on, let's go. What are you doing, asshole? Trolls always do that. Well, yeah, pretty much. That's kind of why the only way that you can really handle a troll is just blocking them and moving on. I've made an internet safety video specifically about that. Like, you just... It's not worth your time. You know? Like, no amount of clapbox you could possibly give on them would actually make them give a shit about you. It's all about just, like, you know, feeling like they got some sort of, like, you know, catharsis in their cold and sad life. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't be high and mighty anywhere else except like, anonymously on the internet, where I make fun of people who I think are different, or, like, you know, people that I think I could make fun of. Anyway, just block and move on. It's not worth it. Not even if you have a really good clapback. Just don't. If you want to have a really good clapback, wait until many years into the future when you're doing a live stream on the internet where they have no idea where you are, what you're doing, and talk shit about them then. Because they can't do anything about that. And, on top of that, it's free content for you. Oops. Ah, dang it. Dang it! Best thing is definitely just ignoring them. They're being mean just because they want attention. So then they don't get it. And like, if they don't get it back, they just leave. Pretty much, yeah. You tried blocking or ignoring it first. You kept deleting and blocking the accounts, but he kept making new ones to post the same transphobic comments. Yeah, that's the problem. You can make a new account over and over and over again. And you know what? Funny enough, there's a very good chance that the reason why they keep on making new contents all the time is because they keep on getting banned. Their account keeps on getting deleted and like slapped down. And so they just make a new account and then they just start going around the places that they've already trolled and keep trolling people. Like that this is somebody that either is a 13-year-old with absolutely no time, so like infinite time on their hands, or somebody who is like, within their adult age who they don't have a life. Either way, it's pathetic. Sometimes I just can't help myself when I see a person say something very stupid. That's the problem. That's exactly what they're aiming for. Like, they're saying something so boneheaded that they absolutely will get a response. This is precisely why Twitter is the shithole it is now. Because a bunch of trolls realized that, hey, I can make money off of my posts with ad revenue? Well, let's make the most, like, egregious, shitty, stupid comments they can possibly make, regardless of whether or not they're true or not, and rake in all of the hate comments. Just like, don't clap back. Just don't. Especially not on Twitter. Like, do not clap back on Twitter. It means nothing. You will achieve nothing aside from losing your time and probably gaining them some money. While you're at it, leave Twitter. Just go. Get out. We don't talk about Twitter. Nah, exactly. Oh, whoops. Thanks for the acorn, I appreciate it. Whoops. Oh, balls. Oh, this sucks. Is this a safe spot? Safe enough, I guess. Whack. I hate these patterns. He sucks. Pretty sure he was was only leaving comments in the first place because the fic has tags about the trans. Yeah, oh yeah, that's how they find you. Like, they'll go to your tags. That's like going up to somebody's front yard and just being like, "Hey, I see that you got the trans flag in your front yard. Fuck you." Which is funny because that's an interesting analogy because I've literally seen that happen. Like, I saw a video of somebody who, like, it was just some kid, like, clearly somebody who was like 13, maybe not even that, like 12. And they saw a trans flag that was hanging in somebody's front yard and, like, tried to, like, tear it down. But then before they were able to, like, tear it off the house, the person's, like, Ring doorbell, which is how they got caught, by the way. The people that own the house chimed in and was just like, "Hey, cut that shit out. Get out of here." It's just like, dude, somebody else is expressing themselves and, like, showing what they personally believe in. And if you don't believe in that, that's, free country. Absolutely fine. But don't step on somebody else's property. So don't step on somebody else's doorstep and then shit on. That's not okay. If he really hated us that much, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care that nobody was reading the fic or his comments. Yeah, it doesn't matter to him that he's making, like, a tiny, eensy, teeny, weeny little speck in, like, the entire ocean that is the internet and reality. Like, you know, he's fine with being petty. You know what I mean? When it's kids, it's not even as ridiculous as when it's, when it's adults, it's even worse. Whenever I get, like, a critical hit with this thing, it always messes with me. Because I'm just like, whoa, what happened? Whoa, what just... Ow. Ah, oh, God, okay. I gotta get in the zone. Let's go, come on. Well, here's the funniest thing, though. The reason why I was having people, like, you know... I made that, like... So, you know, every single time Pride Month happens, I make a post in support of, you know, Pride, of all types. Whether you are, you know, it's like anybody a part of the LGBTQ community. But anyway, I made a post like that. And I think that's how the dude ended up finding me. Because, like, he jumped onto my... Actually, was it that? Or did I make some sort of a comment on some other tweet that he didn't like? I don't remember what. Pride Month! Yay! I'm just reminded of that one Kino Fabino meme. The one with Senator Armstrong, who's just like, Month! Pride Month, Jack! Don't be ridiculous! Shit's gay all year round, son! Ow! My soul. Ah! Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Whoops. Whoops. God. Whoop. God, that's all it takes. Just a tiny little portion of time where you lose focus. Hope I can do something for Pride this year. My city surprisingly has a pretty active LGBTQ community. Hey, very nice.
I unfortunately live somewhere that's, like, relatively bigoted.
Not ridiculously, but basically,
I'm kind of the exception to the rule.
but that won't stop me from making my vote whenever I, whenever it's voting time. God, I wish I could roll my R's like that. I'm sure there's like classes or something you could do to like, you know, learn. Dang it. Shit. Ow. Oh yeah, it's Pride Awareness Week, I think. I saw somebody, which is funny, because I'm sure that pisses off so many people, just being like, you guys get an entire month, and you get an Awareness Week? What about the straight guys? When is it our turn to get a day? You know? Straight month. Oh, you mean like every other month on the face of the earth? Joe Zizia was teaching voice acting classes a while back. Not sure if he still is, but might be worth looking into. He's an awesome pro VA with lots of experience, and I can personally vouch for him. Very interesting. Don't seem to get the point of Pride Month. Well, like, you know, they just complain. Just be like, "Wait, hey, well, when do I get a white month or a straight month or anything like that?" The reason why there's a month to begin with, or, you know, a movement of Pride in the first place, is because we inherently live in a society that is specific. I mean, you know, that sounds like I'm joking because I'm saying we live in a society. But we live in a world where literally everything is catered to a very specific clientele, which is straight white people. Perhaps now is not a good time for you to be like, no! I'm gonna be a spoiled brat, and I'm gonna ask for a month too, because I feel unincluded. Not everything needs to be about you, numbnuts. Society. We live in a society. When do I get Ocean Month, huh? I want one. Yeah, right? I want the Bit-B month. Matter of fact, I want a Bit-B year. You know how Luigi got an entire year to himself? First of all, how the fuck did that happen, Nintendo? Second of all, give me a month, damn it. Actually, no, give me a week. Give me a year. Give me all the time. The year of the Bit-B. I mean, I'm already taking, like, I'm basically making plans for having, like, a full-on Bit-B anniversary week sometime pretty soon. Again, basically, like, the week of my anniversary. So, you know, I'm being a little bit, greedy that way. Especially since I'm doing it, like, literally around Christmas time. So it's just like, I'm taking up a little bit of a spot for Santa. Oh, nuts. I'm healing. Hey, I did that at just the right time. Nice. Stay dead, asshole! I'm getting away from there. Jesus! That was a dramatic death. Just remembered, I also saw some people on the internet saying stuff like, wear that on the Pride Month or whatever. Or, to people that wear LGBTQ pins or other... What the... People are allowed to wear whatever the fuck they want. It's just being like, oh, you make me sick. Oh, seeing this rainbow button on your vest. Oh, that's disgusting. Why do you do that? It's like, what do you... Dog, you can't live in a world where, like, the world doesn't revolve around you. You also can't live in a world that's, like, progressively changing in front of your eyeballs. The hell, man? I wear they, them pins all the time so people actually get my pronouns right, says Zcil. Knock, knock. I'm here to cause chaos. Oh, that looks like graves or something. Oh, the Citadel's pretty. Act 2.
Citadel of Song.
Yeah, objective update. Venture inside the Citadel and confront the veiled bugs. I don't like that funny, colorful button you're wearing. I hate colors. I'm just reminded of that one, I don't know the legitimacy of this post. Could have been fake. Who the hell knows? But it was, you remember that one guy who was really pissed off about Celeste? And, like, you know, he left, I think he left a review or something about Celeste in the, or they went on a tirade on Twitter. I forget where. But they were going on a, like, freaking tirade because there were, like, you know, a bunch of trans and, like, LGBTQ flags that were located, like, next to, frickin', oh, jeez. Not Celeste. What was her name? I've lost it. I forgot it. It's been a long time since I played Celeste. Funny enough, that was another game that made me tear my hair out. Caroline? Was it Caroline? Madeline? Madeline. There we go. There. Jeez. I thought it was something along those lines. Thank you, Cecil. But no, like it was there were a couple of those flags directly next to the Madeline's computer. And they were just like, I'm so upset. Look at this. Look at this filth. And then people were like, what? Where? What are you pointing? And it's just like, and then he had to like zoom in and crop to show like the fact that those flags were even there. And they were like so blurry and unfocused and like not even really the focal point of the scene in the first place. And it was just like, what? Okay, you had to go really out of your way to get really pissed off about a background, like basically a background asset that isn't really even going to pull the eyes of most people. Like, what do you... It's just like, really? You gonna pee your pants about it?
Yeah, I beat the boss.
Look at this filth. What a sinner. I'm so angry. I'm going to go post about it on my twitter.com. A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries. Abso-frickin-lutely. Less question marks and more knowing what the hell's going on? Yes, please. Also, what else is in here? Anything? I see that like there's this oh.
What's this?
I don't know. I don't know why people can't just let people be. I don't know. Oopsie. I don't know. The important thing when it comes to anything related to this is just acknowledging the silliness of it all. Madeline is actually canonically a trans woman. Yeah, exactly. But you wouldn't even know that unless you read the developer interview where they confirmed it, which is a little disappointing because I wish something in the game actually confirmed it besides those microscopic flags. I don't know. If anything, I feel like it makes a louder statement that they were able to make a video game without being like, you know, specifically loudly trans about it, you know? Just be like, nope, it's just a fact. It's there. You know, there's nothing outrageous about it. There's nothing like crazy sizable about it. It just is. And I'm not saying that, you know, all trans representation needs to be, you know, have zero visibility. No, that's not what I'm saying in any way. What I'm saying is that it's nice when it doesn't necessarily need to be. And when it's handled, like, really well. And I think with Celeste, it absolutely was. Usually games like that just focus more on the game's story and plot. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea whether or not doing this is a smart time, like, investment. I think there's a point in this where I don't think I can go up any higher. Perhaps there's some ability that I'm missing. Right? Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. What? Hello? Now what? Nope. Did I rage too hard? I don't like this. Ah! I'm so dead.
Why?
Oh, okay, this is blocked off. Where am I? Blasted steps. That's what I'm saying. Them conflabbed steps. Insert rosaries. Neat. What does this do? What? Huh? Oh, this is bullshit. This is directly going against all the homeless in this area, and I will not stand for it. You have to pay to be able to sit down? But, dude, I literally saw, like, technology that was exactly like this, and I don't know whether or not it's actually in circulation or if it was just like a concept. But I did see a bench where like it literally, I think it's a bench that's like made out of metal, and then there's like a bunch of metal spikes that come out of the dang thing, and then you like insert money into a spot like on the I don't know, like basically like a coin slot, and then the spikes retract, and that allows you to sit down for a period of time, and then when your time is up, the spikes come back up. Like, or you know, follow me on this one. We could just let the homeless sleep. I'm just saying, okay, all right. I know I'm going to be canceled for that thought, but I don't know. Anyway, interesting. I wonder if I can save here. I probably can. I'm going to leave you with the sounds of all of the man. Today had a lot of rants, a lot of very loud and frustrated rants. Anyway, this was a pretty fun stream. Do we have any streams that we could raid out to? Anybody that's currently up and available? Let me check. I will go and look. No, he's very quiet on the Twitch front right now. Very well. I guess we're going to be finishing up the stream. If there's such Patenko, I've never heard of this person. Let me take a look at them real quick. No, I don't want. Hey, shush, shut up, get out of here. No, do not immediately start playing, like, you know, sounds over my frickin'. All right. Playing Shadowverse, one of my favorite current decks. All right. Let me here. Do it. Loading up. Let's see. Portalcraft. Portalcraft on Shadowverse. What's Portalcraft? I've never heard of this. Thank you, Osha. Portalcraft is my favorite class in Shadowverse. Interesting. You see, I grew up in the age of like Minecraft mods for like, you know, OG Java, and I see Portalcraft and I'm just like, what is this a Valve? Is this Valve appropriate? What? Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead. I've never heard of them, but hey, ZCL says they're a good bean, and you know, why would I doubt you? So let's go ahead and raid out to such panko. Now, delicious breadcrumbs. Should that be our raid message? Just delicious breadcrumbs. Sure, why the heck not? So when we raid, oh, okay, you got it. You're on top of it. Here. I must said it too, except with some exclamation points. There we go. Raid message be delicious breadcrumbs. However, we need to actually raid out and all of that jazz. So let's go ahead and let's go to the end screen and let's talk about what we have planned for the next week here. First of all, thank you guys very much for coming in. I appreciate it a heck of a lot. My stream schedules is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a casual stream where I'm just going to be sitting down with you guys and chatting about all random old whatsits that happen to come into my brain, or anything that you guys like bring up. I don't know, it's a pretty chill and casual thing, something that like we can all just sort of vibe out to, especially something at the end of a day, end of a week, something like that. And then I'm playing through Pac-Man World 2 Repack, which is a remaster of Pac-Man World 2, which came out a long time ago. And I'm very surprised at how much they've managed to shove into that game. Like, first of all, they did a good job on the remaster. Second of all, apparently there's post-game stuff that I don't even know about. I'm very curious about that. So we're going to be diving into that in the next stream. And like I said, today we have played a little bit of Silksong, and Silksong is kind of what I've been regularly doing on Saturdays. Anyways, that should do it for this stream. Thank you very much for coming out. See you next time, and let's head into Such Patango. See you next time.